The Chrono-Cript, a science and history adventure. Verity and Jasper stood in the dimly lit attic of the town's oldest library, surrounded by the scent of vanilla and old paper. Between them lay a weathered parchment they had discovered tucked inside a 19th century encyclopedia. "It's a series of trials," Verity whispered, her eyes scanning the cryptic ink. "The Chrono-Cript. They say only those who understand the world's secrets can reach the center." Jasper leaned in, his flashlight illuminating a drawing of a sun and a glass triangle. "The first riddle," he noted, "the light that hides its colors until it hits the stone of three sides." Verity looked toward the single window where a beam of afternoon sun pierced through the dust. "The stone of three sides isn't a stone at all, it's a prism," she realized. She remembered her physics lesson about Isaac Newton and the visible spectrum. She searched the shelves until she found a heavy glass paperweight shaped like a pyramid. She held it up to the window, her hands steady as she moved into the path of the light. As the light passed through the glass, a vibrant rainbow splashed across the opposite wall, landing directly on a hidden keyhole disguised as a decorative flower. Jasper rushed over, his eyes wide. "The spectrum!" he cheered. "The red light is hitting the center of the petal." He reached into his bag and pulled out a small silver key they had found earlier, inserting it into the spot where the red light danced. With a soft click, a section of the bookshelf began to slide back. Behind the shelf was a narrow stone corridor that smelled of dry earth. Jasper led the way, his flashlight beam dancing off walls covered in ancient symbols. They reached a heavy stone door etched with a river and a golden sun. Below it, a riddle was carved in Greek. "I am the gift that flows but never moves, the mother of the harvest who feeds the pharaohs." Jasper stopped, rubbing his chin. "This is a history puzzle. It's about the foundation of a civilization." Verity stepped up beside him, tracing the lines of the river on the door. "Herodotus called Egypt the gift of the Nile," she said confidently. "The river's annual flooding provided the silt needed for farming." She noticed 3 indentations near the carving: a drop of water, a grain of wheat, and a sun. "Jasper, we need to press them in the order of the cycle." Together, they pressed the symbols. The heavy stone groaned and slowly retreated into the floor. They entered a circular room with a ceiling that looked like the night sky. In the center was a pedestal with a model of the earth and the moon. A voice seemed to echo from the walls. "I pull the blankets of the sea up to the shore and push them away again. Though I have no hands, my strength depends on my distance." Verity looked at the moon model, which was on a sliding track. "This is about the tides and gravity," she said, realizing the moon's position was the key. Jasper joined her at the pedestal, checking his watch. "The moon's gravitational pull creates the tidal bulge," he explained. "When the moon, sun, and earth align, we get spring tides, the highest ones." He helped Verity slide the moon model into a direct line with the sun carving on the wall. As the models aligned, a hidden compartment in the pedestal popped open, revealing a small, green vial and a final note. The final note was the most difficult. "I drink the light to make the air, turning the golden sun into the emerald life of the forest." Jasper looked at the green vial. "It's empty," he whispered, "but the riddle mentions emerald life and making the air. That sounds like biology, photosynthesis." He looked around the barren stone room. "We need something that breathes." Verity reached into the pocket of her jacket and pulled out a small, wilted leaf she had picked up outside the library. "Chlorophyll is the pigment that captures the light," she said. She carefully placed the leaf into the vial and set it in a concentrated beam of light coming from the ceiling. "It's the engine of the world, Jasper, turning carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and sugar." As the sun hit the leaf in the vial, the metal door hummed with energy. The final door swung open to reveal a magnificent, hidden conservatory filled with plants from every corner of the globe, some thought to be extinct. In the center sat a golden globe. "We did it," Jasper said, breathless. Verity smiled, looking at the lush greenery. "We didn't just use keys," she said. "We used everything the world has taught us. History, science, and a bit of curiosity are the greatest tools of all."